Howdy y'all, welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time to play a little Derpycraft. We are back on the Derpycraft server. Now the Derpycraft server is located in Amsterdam now, so it's quite a bit of hike from where I'm at, closer to most of the other guys, but not very close to me, unfortunately. I do get a little bit of lag now and then. Stupid creeper blew up my farm. And so do be aware that I will probably be experiencing some block lag and maybe the occasional creature lag. You know, I turned the sound way down for the rain the other day. Let me turn it back up so I can hear here. Here. So the server has got most of the same old guys. JJ, of course, who's the server owner, and Spuddy. But they've also added Chatters, who I guess is going to be on here with us. At least that's what they told me. I hear a zombie, but I don't see said zombie. Oh, you're down here. Really? I did not see that creeper. They said, when I logged on for the first time last night, they said, when I logged on last night, it was, who was on? It was, Spuddy and JJ. And so, they were showing me where everybody had built and stuff like that. And and so I'm going around and there are no mobs, and I'm like, what is going on? There are no mobs. You guys got this on peaceful. And they're like, oh yeah, we got it on peaceful. We were getting tired of dying. And so JJ said, oh yeah, I'll switch that over. So we are playing on hard mode. I wouldn't have necessarily chosen hard mode. I'm not crazy. But I do like a little bit of a challenge. And unfortunately, because this is hard mode, I have already starved to death once. Oh, there you go. There's a little bit of the block lag I got for being the distance I am. I haven't got too much done on here. I was really tired last night, and so I just basically stood around chatting with the guys. And you can see Spuddy's been playing with the fossil mod. He had a bunch of dinosaurs up. Maybe he took them down. I don't know. They're, I guess they went off to a football game today. Football, not American football. And, yeah, they, I don't know. I just logged on myself for the first time today. Oh yeah, I totally just busted up my own field. I've been, oh man, I was playing the Wolf Among Us, the Telltale game. It was awesome. I was really impressed by that. Now, let's see, do I have any iron smelted? I do not. I have a ton to be smelted, but I do not have any smelted. Got some glass smelted. Oh, I was going to look around a little bit. I got all crazy and just jumped into things here. I can't believe I don't have a sword. That's just crazy. But yeah, this is our little base. I guess Spuddy built a treehouse here, he called it. And that'll give us a good view of nothing, because they decided we were going to build our little starter village here in a forested area, which, let me tell you, it makes it full of mobs is what it does. But Yeah, they played for quite a bit yesterday before I logged in, I guess. I was busy playing that Telltale game, Wolf Among Us. Um, and so I've Oh no, actually, you know what I did yesterday was I talked about it a little bit in one of my other videos, but I play this board game called Descent Journeys in the Dark, second edition, and you have to throw the second edition on there because the rules changed between the first and second edition, and so they're not quite compatible, I guess. But so it's not a typical board game, and the board's made out of like puzzle pieces that you hook together in specific ways, and there's like a quest to the whole thing, and so it's a little bit like Dungeons and Dragons, but a little more structured, a few less rules, and you know, you actually see the pieces move around a board instead of just imagining it in your head. And so I find it quite fun, and we played quite a bit of it for a while, and then we kind of stopped. And I was using this fold-out uh, fold-out table that I had borrowed, and they needed the table back, so I had to put my game up. And we had a table I was going to put down here in the game room, but I could never get to the point where the table was cleaned off because, oh, what, did you see that gold down in this hole here? I need gold. Actually, I stole gold from JJ, so I guess I don't really need that much gold. I haven't really done much exploring, so I just kind of want to look around here a little bit and see what kind of area we're in. We seem to be in a giant rainbow, well, not rainbow, but autumn forest. Is that what this biome's called? Seasonal forest. Apparently the season is fall at the moment. What if that means the seasons change on the forest? That would be kind of cool. I imagine you could put that in. Maybe? Could you code in? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure you must be able to. You can code it so there are seasons. That would be really cool. Anyways, so my nephew, who's 4, got really excited about the new expansion box that came. You know, new quests, new bad guys, new heroes, new hero cards, new items, you know, all that stuff. And I know if you play Dungeons & Dragons, you just make that all up on your own. And I have played Dungeons & Dragons and been the DM, and which was fun at the time. I just don't have time to be a DM. It takes a lot of work to do all that stuff. And I probably... Thank you. I got hung in a little loop there or something. Yeah, I've got to get that new map. I am lost. This is... Do you see that? You see that little ring on the map? I wonder what that is. Let's go check that out. That might be one of those witch hinges. Maybe we can get some good stuff out of it. But so he was all excited, and he's like, I want to play your board game. I want to play your board game. I'm like, well, there's no place to play the board game because I don't have any table. And so he just kept asking. So I finally said, all right, I'll tell you what, we'll clean this out. And he's 4, so it's not like he's going to help, but we'll clean this out, and then we'll see about getting the other table down here the next couple of days. And so once I got the area cleaned out, I decided I'd better get the table down here before it gets too covered. Problem is they put the table out in the garage, and alright, we're going to have to be quick, otherwise we'll get ganked by witches in here. Yep, that was pointless. Totally pointless. What was that? A dark sapling. Ooh. This is Ominous Woods. It's kind of cool. I like how it's all foggy. Ow. I guess that bread was useful to me. Um, but you know, so after I got everything moved down here, and then went upstairs, went to the garage, cleaned that table off, which was, it wasn't too terribly covered, but like they had repotted plants using that table, and so it was covered in dirt and stuff like that. So I got it cleaned off, and then it's a kitchen table, an old kitchen table. So I got one of the other people to help me. We unbolted a couple of the legs and brought it down the stairs and set it back up, and then I don't think he's at the point where he could play a game of Descent, because there's a lot of rules you have to remember, and it's a fairly complex game. But I do have Hero Quest, which is this older game that plays in a similar fashion, but is basically a couple of the characters are just hack and slashers. And so I let him use one of those guys. We played a round of... oh crap. A round of Hero Quest. Which he seemed to really enjoy. And then he wanted to play a different board game, so we have Monopoly for kids called Diggin' Dinos Monopoly. And so we played about half a game of that, and then it was dinner time. So that was the end of Diggin' Dinos yesterday. And then it was dinner time, so I ate dinner, and then after dinner I logged into this, and then we chit-chatted for a while, and then I went back to my Telltale game because it doesn't take any real effort, I guess, to really get going. Okay, you know, while I was out there, I should have been looking for rubber trees. We're gonna need some rubber trees. Actually, let me check my supplies in here. I might have gotten some. Oak, orange autumn. That's not a chest. I don't know why you just clicked on that. That's not a chest. Yes, I do not have... ah, dang it. Server lag. I'm on fire. Thanks, server. Trying to kill me. Okay, I'm gonna go hunting for rubber trees then. So, I hope you like looking at trees, because that's my plan. Once I get some trees, I'll probably play on this more tomorrow. I just wanted to get an episode of Derpycraft up for tomorrow, because we haven't had Derpycraft in like 2 months, it feels like. And, you know, I restarted my TPPI on single player, basically. And, but Derpycraft, we get a server back. And that still leaves me one series I was doing down. I was playing Terraformacraft, which somebody asked if we were going to start that back up, and I'll have to talk to Lego, see if he wants to start that back up. We don't have a server, so we'll have to get a server for it, but this is weird. It's like, why are there fruit trees over here in the... oh, I guess it's still snowy. What's this? Banana. I don't know how these work. Do you... oh, you hack the leaves off. That's an awful odd way to pick fruit. Oh, joy. I just broke my axe. Oh, look, I found another one of these things. Next to some kind of weird flat tree. What do we get in this one? We get dead. That's what we get. Run for your life. Run for your life. Run. Oh, dang it. Oh, and then we fall back through the world because we're sort of shifted out. We'll have to give it a second to load us back up here. Why do I still have 7 levels? But, yeah, it's, I don't know. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to being back on the server, especially one that's... It's not terribly laggy unless I have to respawn, as you can see, which is a little annoying. I don't want to disconnect, but if you don't... You don't let me back on here, man. And I need to get my map back for sure. I can't stand the map that comes with it. See, it says I've got halfway ping. That's not terrible. I just need to stop having me port in halfway under the ground. Okay. Oh, let's check the... Oh, it tried. Did you see that? It tried to put me under the ground. Here, you finish making that, and then we'll get a sword before we go back to... Well, I didn't really have anything on me, to be honest. Really? It used to be a 1-for-1 ratio. It is. Why didn't you cook that? That's so weird. Alright, let's get some iron ore cooked. Oh, I did have my 64 iron ore on there, didn't I? Here, you cook up that iron ore, and that'll let us get some tools, since I need some tools, and maybe some armor would be nice. I desperately need to get some food. I need the rubber, though, so that I can do my farm, my mine factory farm, and get that going. I can't remember what mods are in this thing. We were looking at fossils. And let's see, mods. Plans. Galactic Core. Man, my poor Galactic craft stuff. Mine Factory Reloaded. Minions. We need to try that Minions out. Project Red. Oh, statues is awesome. Weathers and... I forgot about Weathers and Tornadoes. Yeah. How are we doing on this? Alright. Got any wood in here, or did I turn it all into charcoal? Turned it all into charcoal, didn't I? Ugh. Oh, wait, what am I doing? We don't bust trees in town. We'll go out here a little ways. We can bust over this tree here. But, yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit to get started here for sure. Mostly this mod doesn't have, like, turtles and miners and quarries and, well, it might. I don't really know what all is in Mine Factory Reloaded, but not the systems I'm used to working with, so I know that the materials aren't supposed to be that hard to get your hands on because it's all in big clumps, but I still have to get some time to go mining. I had time today, let me tell you. I had time, but I made it through episode 3 of Wolf Among Us last night before I went to bed, and so today, when I should have been working on this, instead I was playing episodes 4 and 5 of the Wolf Among Us, because I had to know who did it. If you've never seen a Telltale game, or anything like that, or played one even, I guess, they're kind of like interactive movies, and so there isn't a whole lot of actual gameplay necessarily. although the fight scenes get pretty intense, uh, and so what it basically is you play. Wolf Among Us is set in the world of Fables, which is a comic book series where all the story people are real, and they've come from the land of fables to live in New York, and they hide the fact that they're fables, or they try to. So they have their own government set up and stuff like that, but they try to live among the mundanes. They call them the Mundies, and so your character is the Big Bad Wolf, and he is the sheriff of Fabletown. And so when the game starts, he gets a call from Mr. Toad, and you go to check it out, and you find the woodsman is beating up this girl, and oh yeah, that is not how this game works there. And so you have to put a stop to him beating up this girl, of course. And then from there, it just leads into this huge murder mystery, conspiracy thing. And, so it's got a lot of storybook characters or legend characters like, the Big Bad Wolf, Huff Puff Blow Your House Down, or he's also the wolf that ate Red Riding Hood, kind of thing. And then like the Woodsman, which is the guy who saved Red Riding Hood and her grandmother from the wolf, and Snow White, Ichabod Crane. Oh, that doesn't really need to be a waste of my iron. Who else was there? Some people I didn't recognize, like, I wasn't sure who Flycatcher was. The girl that was being beaten up by the woodsman was the donkey something, and I'm not familiar with that nursery story. I don't know if it's a nursery rhyme or just a legend. I know who Ichabod Crane is, and I want that actually. Thank you. And ooh, it got dark. Snow White, the Little Mermaids, Georgie Porgy, Crooked Man, Tweedledee Tweedledum, Mr. Toad, Bloody Mary is in there, and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, and it's a mature rated title. So they act like normal people, and but you because it's an interactive movie, basically, when your character, the Big Bad Wolf, talks to people, Big B, they call him Big B Wolf, only they spell Big B as B-I-G-B-Y or something like that, B-I-G-B-Y, Big B. And it took me till about episode 3 to realize that Big B was Big Bad Big B. Get it? Haha. I didn't get it, so. But yeah, it's every time he has a conversation, you choose how he responds in the conversation, and you choose like where he goes as the sheriff to investigate, and how he reacts to people. So it's pretty cool, and your choices affect the outcome of the story. I don't know why I can't open that. Oh, I died right here. Lycander. I came back because of... Ugh. Oh. Came back to get my ore. Oh crap, she's still following me. I think she slowed me. I think she's gonna kill me again. What in the world? She's still following me? Holy crap, she is not gonna leave me alone. I was gonna go punch her in the face. Oh crap, I forgot to wait for the world to recognize me as being back. There we go. I think it's getting dark again. But yeah, it was an awesome story, and so I spent most of my afternoon today and yesterday waiting or going through the story. And it's really good. It's really good. In fact, it's kind of makes me want to go back and do the rest of season 1 of. Oh, I guess it's not as dark as I thought it was. It just looks dark. I'm probably gonna go back and do the rest of season 1 of The Walking Dead now. I never finished that, but playing through The Wolf Among Us made me remember how much fun I had with that. So, yeah, I am most definitely gonna want to play through that again. But yeah, on here I'm gonna have to get some rubber trees, so I can get into some plastic. I need plastic for the Mine Factory machines, and then once I get the planter and harvesters going, I'll need at least 2 sets of those. One for... Well, no, that's not true. Yeah, I will. No, I lied. I'll need 2. I'll need one for... one for my charcoal/tree farm, and one for crops. And so once I get those 2 things going, then I'll have my food supply steady and my tree farm. Of course, it's not going to look any different than... Oh, where's my... Oh, because I'm not on the right one. Derp. It's over here. And then we'll have to see where we go from there. Dizzy is gone for a week, so he won't be back until later. And so I'm kind of waiting to see what he wants to do, because we were doing so much collab together on this last time. I would guess he's going to want to pick back up with that. But we'll have to see. And, you know, I haven't seen Chatters on yet. Although he's supposed to join us. And I did talk with JJ and Spuddy yesterday for quite a while. So I know for sure they're back on here. I was hoping there was like a chest or something under there. I didn't know there were spawners under those, and then they said there was spawners under there. So I wanted to see if it had a chest, like when you find those spider-webbed trees. What in the world? What are you guys? Okay. Some kind of weird turtle people? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's weird. But yeah, so it'll be nice to be back on here with with the guys again. And with that, I am going to go hunting for... I'm going to stay away from that, because that witch has killed me twice now. Going to hunt down some rubber trees and then head back home and probably call it a day. It's getting pretty... Well, and, you know, by day, I mean I'm going to fix this video up and render it and set it up to upload. So it'll be up for tomorrow, but I'll probably go enjoy some single-player games. Not that anybody's on here right now. Because I just don't feel like working on this world yet. Maybe tomorrow. I need another day of sleeping, I think. Alright, click like if you like. Subscribe to be sure and catch the next one. Oh, what are those purple guys? Don't look at them because they look like Endermen. Look at that cow. What's up with that cow? What are you? What are you guys? Don't tell me entity creature name. I don't know what you are. Weird. They're weird. That's what they are. They're weird and they're going to be my thumbnail. So, alright. Like if you like, subscribe to catch the next one. I may have already said that, but I will talk to you later.